Okay, so a couple of months back, I found myself studying something I wasn't interested in and being surrounded by people who were discouraging me with every decision I was making. Simultaneously, I joined AIESEC, and that was a complete shift of environment where I found like minded people who not only seeked what's in it for them, but looked at the bigger picture. And during induction conference, someone approached me saying, be careful, that organization might suck you in. And I just smiled because that person had no clue that I was in my last year of university. And very unlikely I joined it, very unlikely for AIESEC cycle, I joined it during my last year. But I only realized what that person meant after my first conference, national conference, after which I came back and I thought I either will give in everything or I need to leave now. And I gave in everything. I started in Mac department, and after a month, I was a webcoms manager. Very soon after, I had to replace VP Mac with another person during her absence. And I really enjoyed what I was doing. I changed my mind about my course. I've seen results. We had 30 payments despite our activity being banned on the campus by Students' Union, and 30% of increase of our visibility throughout this term. And I thought that my AIESEC journey will end soon if I don't take a step further. And I did a crazy move to apply for and stand for LCP elections. And everybody were asking me questions: why would you do it? It's your third year. It's not worth it, etc., etc. Because that implied I would do the role full time. But that was something I really wanted to do, and I thought I had what it takes to push my ILC forward in the right direction. And I convinced myself it was a right step to do when I was preparing my LCP application and speech. And for 2 weeks, I absolutely cut everything, my social circles, family, and focused on that. And that brought me of enjoyment. And I realized wherever I was doing before was something I didn't enjoy. And I lost my LCP election, obviously, but I didn't give up on AIESEC as many people would. I actually took another opportunity, and I took this as a good experience rather than failure. And I applied for NST and trained the trainers conference. And I did both of them. But at the same time, everybody was getting jobs. Everybody was already having plans for summer or after graduation. And I seemed to be stuck somewhere in the middle of nowhere. And I started to feel a lot of pressure from my family and friends to finally do something meaningful in life. But what was meaningful for them was money, possessions, titles, uh, just good job, good life, good house, etc. Probably what most of the people would like in their lives. But what was meaningful for them wasn't meaningful for me, because I always put self-fulfillment in the first place and being happy with what I'm doing, but most importantly, feeling stimulated all the time and feeling like I'm learning and challenging myself to strive for progress, because in my opinion, that's the only way we actually become better. And and then I thought, what on earth could have all of those? And I thought what I'm passionate about, I thought what I'm good at, and I thought, okay, that should be MCVP position. But I was too scared to apply, and I refrained myself from doing any applications for weeks. And then it hit me that there is never a right time to do the things you dream about, and there's never going to be a right time for this. And if I postpone it, I will never do it. So I searched through my AIESEC.net, and although I've seen many entities still having open position, I specifically chosen Paraguay. And one of the main reasons why I've chosen Paraguay is that the reality of the entity seemed so challenging that it seemed so appealing to me. And while reading an information booklet, I saw one subtitle saying, "This is Sparta." And I thought of my life, and I thought, well, my life has been a bit like a Sparta, so that's the perfect environment for me. But other thing was that AIESEC is what Paraguay really needs. And even though we have great values in our organization, I do believe that for me personally, it's closing societal gaps. And by changing mindset and activating leadership, we can make people believe that they can do this. Lastly, because I'm really passionate about it, I really love comms, I really love AIESEC, and I think I want to be part of this beautiful legacy we've established. And I think we all have one thing in common, and this is impossible is nothing attitude. And I really hope I'll be given opportunity to transfer my knowledge, my skills onto the next generation of AIESEC Paraguay, just like you did. Thank you.